you take so long to come to me? Oh, baby. And love, your love. Tell me, were you hiding from me all the time? Oh, baby, you made me fall in love with you. Now I don't know just what I'm gonna do. Oh, honey, I looked out into empty space, and all I saw was your sweet face. Love, 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 you can't imagine what you do to me.
We've been told that the first people who occupied America, the Native Americans, came here across the Bering Strait. But what if someone told you that when the Native Americans came across the Bering Strait, there were people already living here?
Pre-Columbus America, covered in gold with kingdoms throughout the Atlantic, flourishing with established trade routes from North, South, Central Americas, the Caribbean islands, and Africa. The heartbeat of civilization in North America was the Mississippi River. The ancient inhabitants of the area would become known as the Mound Builders. They built up and down the Mississippi River and southern coast of America. Their African phenotypical features would have them erased and replaced in history. Native Americans would be accredited their works. Many archaeologists and historians would argue the technology gap. Why? But a people with the science to build megalithic structures like pyramids and mounds find shelter in straw teepees. The Mississippi culture would migrate into East Texas, to an area now called Alto, Texas, Cherokee Nation territory, where remnants of their ancient culture still stands. From the roots of the Alto, East Texas, rich soil, on November the 5th, 1917, Hilton Eddie Booker was born. He would become known to the world as Black Dynamite. His family would look west as they relocated to San Jose, California, where he would develop the sweet science of boxing. A highly achieved amateur with a promising career, in 1935, he turned pro at the age of 17. Managed by John Burdick, who would be criticized for his matchmaking with opponents for the 44-0 Eddie Booker. In 1939, he would step up in competition and take 2 back-to-back losses against Fritzy Zivik and Kid Coco. The taste of defeat did not sit well with his winning appetite. He would KO his next 3 opponents. In 1940, he would take some time off due to hand injuries, returning in 1941 with the KO. He would proceed to rise up the ranks by defeating Shorty and Big Boy Hope, Bobby Birch, and Lloyd Marshall. He would go on to fight Archie Moore 3 times, 2 draws, 1 KO, becoming the first man to stop the Mongoose. He set Archie down 4 times. The ref had to stop the match. Archie Moore would later say, "Eddie Booker broke my ribs." I've had some rough fights in my time, Moore said, but all things being equal, when I was in my prime, shit. One of my toughest fights had to have been against Eddie Booker. A fighting machine who shot punches out with depth, precision. Yeah. Booker was one of the greatest fighters of my time. He had me fighting for my life. Booker, with world champion dreams still in sight, he would follow the light. Booker would lose a 15-round war to the great Jack Chase. He would go on to defeat Harry Matthews and Frank Nelson. He would revenge the loss to the great Holman Williams. On March 6, 1944, with his short career come to an end at the age of 26. Due to injuries in both hands and an eye injury caused in the match where the opponent's gloves were laced. He fought most of his career without his hands and his eye being 100%, and he beat them all. He and the great Charlie Burley would never shut a ring, both saying that would be the toughest fight of my career. Eddie Booker, slick, boxing puncher, with dynamite for a left hook, a defensive specialist. He would catch the opponent's punch mid-air and counter him, all in the same motion. Shout out of history and the minds of boxing fans to come. He would never get his shot to become world champion.
I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, I've made some bad rhymes, I've acted out my life in stages.
Peace to Black Dynamite, King Hilton, Eddie Booker, Black Murderers Row. Peace. I want to appreciate y'all for stopping through. Give me a little bit of your time. Hope you enjoyed the video. You could choose lose, or you could stay confused. Want some cool boxing news? Click that subscribe button. Like, comment, and share. It's the King Legendary Top Cat. And I'm out. One.
Baby, can't you see through me? 'Cause we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you.